Okay, so how do I want to begin this? I feel so awkward talking to the camera. Okay, so this is the first sketchbook that I've ever filled in my entire life. I've filled like quite a few more since then, but this was just the first one that I ever actually took the time to complete. And the this little paw print here was when Mika, my cat, stepped in water on my desk somehow, I don't know how, and she stood on the book, and initially I was a little bit like annoyed, but then I was like, oh, it's actually kind of cute, and then so I got nail polish and like just drew it in and everything. And yeah, so these actually come in packs of 2 for like less than $10, so they're really cheap, and they're pretty, I mean, they're pretty regular paper, and they're not very, what's the word,
expensive.
Thick. They're not very thick. Like, there's not many pages, there's like 20 pages or something. So I started it on the 9th of June, which was sort of around the beginning of my semester break, and then I finished it just, you know, later on sometime of 2017. So this was a squid from the museum in Wellington. This was a random cat in Wellington that I really liked. Super cute. This was from my only life drawing class that I've ever gone to, and it was really quite enjoyable, and I wanted to do that again at some point. So afterwards I just like painted them and cut them out and stuff. This was just a duffel bag that I decided to draw when I got back from Wellington. This was the first time I actually had a proper crack at digital art, and I was really confused when the colours printed out weirdly. I never actually finished it, but I was really confused because the colours are a lot different on the screen, and then I realised that was because it wasn't in CYMK, I think it's called. It was in RGB, so yeah, that's why. But I like this quite a lot, and I decided to draw that. This was just the original sketch for it that I scanned in. Chewbacca. Admiral something. I don't actually know the name, but you know, he's a meme. These were actually in a previous sketchbook, but I don't really like the size of it, so I just decided to cut it out, and I'm probably not going to use that sketchbook again. This is my friend's dog that she wanted me to draw. This is first an alien that I had a little alien obsession for a little while there, and then this is my friend and my boyfriend's eyes that I just went through my phone gallery and like just looked at pictures and did little studies of them. It was really fun to do, and I'm glad like they came out pretty well with the white acrylic paint and stuff. That's from a photo of me that I never finished. This is pigeons from in Wellington. There was like a bunch of them that were hanging around me for ages, and it was like beautiful, and I loved it a lot. This was also from that life drawing class, and I'm just, you know, made a little composition. This is my friend Jade. I wanted to turn her into a fairy, but it didn't really turn out that well, especially the face, because I was using like gel pen kind of things, and they were just smudging around, and it just wasn't working at all. And looking back, I should have just used like a white pencil, because that would have just worked a lot better. But yeah, so anyway, I tried. This is probably my favorite spread out of all of them. It's just like husky stuff and some gems and stuff, you know, anatomy. I like it. I just went through Google Images and looked for like husky expressions, because they're really like expressive dogs. This was actually inspired by like these leggings that I have. They're kind of similar to that, and I like them and I wear them a lot. And then this I just made up, but looking at it, it kind of reminds me of like SpongeBob, if that makes sense. But yep. This is our family crest. I did not design this. This is just something that I've just kind of seen throughout my life. The pears in particular, like this part. And then this is our family crest. My dad has it like etched onto a ring and everything, and I just decided to copy it, so Oh, and my sister also has it etched onto, it's just like a family thing. But yeah, I don't know who designed that, so I can't really give credit, but it's like the Abbott family crest thing, and I wanted to draw it, so I just copied it. This I never finished because I'm really bad at backgrounds and I didn't like how it was turning out, but I want to do this again at some point because that's a photo, it's from a photo of me and a dog from when I was a kid. She had just given birth to puppies and stuff, and yeah, I just want to do that at some point, but I never did. This was the first time that I tested out my inks that my brother and sister got me. And that was like when I decided that I actually really liked using inks, even though I was just like testing them out kind of thing. I thought it looked kind of cool. And just a bunch of like chinchilla studies. And here I did that thing where you sort of just paint a bunch of like blobs and then try to turn them into faces. They're really just simple blobs, they're not exactly shapes, I guess, but they were really fun to do, and I ended up doing this kind of thing a lot more often. This particular face is copied off a comic artist called Andersen, I think. I will link her in the description. And that face is of One Punch Man, pretty sure. And an alien again, because aliens. And then just like veggies and cats and stuff. I like that one quite a bit. So that was fun. These two ones here I copied off of Pinterest. It was like ballet dancing studies kind of thing. That was just a sticker off of a paint tube. These things here I kind of copied off Cynic's design. I was watching his YouTube videos, like binge watching them for a while, and I really like his drawings, and so I just kind of copied them while I was watching. And my dog, and a butt, and a cat, and just, you know, stuff that I like. This is like the messiest page in the whole book, I think, but yeah, that was fun. Fish. Here I did the thing where you like get a piece of paper and then just put like different colors of paint on it and like smear it around with a palette knife. And I went and got like a pen and a ruler and just drew out the squares of the areas that I liked the most, and then I just cut them out and stuck them on. It took a long time, but I'm happy with how it looks because, I don't know, that was just kind of fun. This, I'm glad I saved this because I actually drew it when I was like maybe 14 or something, I'm not sure, but they are the druid forms, like shape-shifting forms from World of Warcraft. And I basically, because when I played that game, or when I do play that game, I play a druid, and I think I just sat in Stormwind and was just like drawing them, and they actually turned out really like close to what it actually looks like, so I'm actually pretty proud of that considering I did it like so many years ago. So go me. This is also from WoW. I wanted to do more like landscape studies, and I actually want to do this more often. So like Ironforge and somewhere in Pandaria, I don't know. These two are my favourite by far. This one definitely, Nagrand. I love that place. Just because it's like real good design and I love it. And I like how like simply I did it, and I want to do that kind of more often and try to do that. So that, yeah, it was fun. I liked it, doing this. And then finally, this was from a photo of my boyfriend, and I copied Lee Elixon, I don't really know how to say her last name, but she's a YouTuber and her art is super duper cute, and so I just kind of copied her style for it. And I did credit her at the time, but I'm also going to link her down below because she's got a really cute YouTube channel and I love it a lot. And yeah, so that's that. And so this was the first one that I ever filled, and I have like quite a few more filled since then, but I will do a tour of those like later at some point. And yeah.